It's so cold.
You know what else is cold?
What's that?
Our town
It is.
of Mosswood.
Hi, Mosswood. You're cold.
Hey, everybody. I'm Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher. And welcome to Forest Life.
And also our cold, cold town. Because it's snowing.
It is really pretty at night, though.
Yeah, it's snowing it's going to be snowing every day now, which is pretty freaking cool.
So this was actually, I know a lot of people aren't fans of the 3D aspect of the 3DS.
Yeah.
But this was one of my favorite games to actually use it on because it was slow. The pacing of the game was slow, so the 3D didn't really matter. It was just nice and fun. And it was always, holiday appliance for Stitches.
Household appliance.
You're right. Did I say holiday appliance?
You sure did.
What is a holiday appliance? Can you tell me, Brittany?
It is an appliance that it's like a stove that has a Christmas tree painted on it or something of that effect. Or like a coffee pot with a dreidel painted on it.
See, I was thinking like a fake Christmas tree.
Yeah, a fake Christmas tree?
Yeah.
I was thinking of like kitchen appliance.
Yeah, well, it's basically, you plug it in. Look sharp. Curlis, you're sharp as can be.
Ugh, I don't care about normal conversation. I'm just looking for
We just want to know what you want for Christmas, you son of a bitch.
So, what I was going to say is that I can't catch this, but our town, it looks super awesome in the nighttime too, because we get to see the trees light up. I love the little trees that have lights on them. That's super cool. By the way, here's a snowball.
We're getting really close to the season change.
We sure are. What is it?
21st, I believe. Yeah.
Is the first official day of winter.
Yep, the longest day of the year.
Or
the shortest day of the year.
Even though I feel like it's already winter, but it's fine.
I know it's the shortest day of the year, but because it's all that darkness, for me, it feels like the longest day of the year.
Well, what they mean is like daylight, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's obviously what it means. But I'm just saying emotionally how I feel.
Okay. That's how I feel, Bryan.
Can't argue with that, Brittany.
Can't argue with how I feel.
Rocket, say anything about what he wants for Christmas?
No.
No pink dildos?
No. He didn't say anything about Christmas. Oh, but.
Nah, but that's what he is.
But I have 4 snowflakes, so if I get one more, I can.
You're good to go with them, the lady snowmans.
I think I have one more snowman left.
Okay.
Today I'll probably do a snowman.
Yeah, get that
and then
bingo card stuff going.
I'll do a snow.
Yeah, snow woman.
It's snow ma'am, but
that's a really terrible name.
I feel like if you're listening to me, you might not understand if I'm saying snowman or snow ma'am.
Yeah.
So I just say snow lady. I like snow lady.
I think snow lady sounds better.
Okay, right. We have our little tent we're going to be paying for, but after we pay for our house, because I want to make that room bigger. The jingle room.
We gotta get them jingle rooms.
The jingle attic.
It is a jingle attic, isn't it?
All like real rocks. I'm looking for the fake rock now.
I think you passed it a second ago. There's one by the flowers. Not that one.
That one's real, Bryan.
Is that one real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's been there since we started the damn
That's
game.
right. That was your sitting rock.
Yeah, it just looks different because it's got a bunch of flowers around it now.
Yeah. Some stuff
so
sprouted
soon,
near
I'm
it.
probably going to start organizing flowers a little bit. I've just been buying them left and right because you just need them. And what are you doing over there? Are you getting excited?
Getting excited about flower organization.
Yeah, so you can help me decide. We can start planting flowers next to each other that we want to like crossbreed. We have to water those, but
the crossbreeding is fun though.
Yeah, so you can decide like what kind of colors you want.
You can actually make that work.
Already? Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and like
get that other one set up.
Yeah, we'll put it up here in this little clearing right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a good place for a snowman. So, when was the last time you made like a legit snowman?
It was our first Christmas.
Yeah.
Not our first Christmas, excuse me. It's or yeah, it was our first Christmas.
Yeah, it was our first Christmas. The one at my parents' house.
So, but we actually were at my house. It's when we got snowed in with Alexander, Joe, and Laura. Mm-hmm. And we made a snowman outside. And it was probably the most snow I've ever had at a place where I lived at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really cool. We lived in this apartment complex, and we had like a grocery store right across the road. Mm-hmm. So we just walked over there to get groceries. That's always a big deal for me growing up. I lived in the mountains, and when snow is coming, you have to go to the store and get all the stuff you need because the store is really far away, and some people have really long driveways, and you just can't get out.
It gets icy.
Yeah, it gets super icy. And you're on the side of a mountain, so you don't want to be risking that shit. Mm-hmm. You want to go before weather sets in. So it was really cool just to be like snowed in and be able to just walk right over to the store to get everything.
Oh man, so I'm really super used to that because what is that? What's that little?
Oh, I missed him.
You missed them.
That's okay. We'll get them another time.
That was awesome.
This time of the year we get little dung beetles. They push snowballs.
That is so cute.
Animal Crossing doesn't want like, here's a pile of shit rolling across your town.
Yeah. But it makes sense.
You get them in the winter and they push your snowballs. So.
What was I going to say? But yeah, I've always lived like kind of in the city. Mount Airy is as country as I've ever gotten.
And even then, you still live pretty close to
I always lived
like to get supplies.
Like a block away from a convenience store. And I could. Now it was a bit of a ways to like. There we go. To a grocery store, but I could have gone. It was flat. It was pretty safe for me to go. All right, here we go. So many options. 20, 21. Do we have that one out?
Yeah, we have a 21.
There we go.
I want a 22.
Well, now I
told you this card will get like all the way punched out before we actually get bingo.
Yep.
It'll be like one number anyway. Mm-hmm. And I'll still like...
Once we get like triple bingo and it's going to be like 44 is the one that does it.
Oh, yeah, you mean like bingo all which way?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So after you get bingo, they give you a new card, though.
Okay.
So
what if you do get triple bingo? You missed a hole.
Did I?
To your right now.
Did I? Oh, yeah, I didn't see it.
It was blended in with the dirt.
Sure was.
I stopped you from getting bamboozled, Brittany.
That pitfall is going to stop me from falling off the cliff, though.
Yeah.
In case I was falling off the cliff, I'll just fall into the pitfall. The pit hole.
Pit hole cliff.
Pit hole cliff.
Hey, there you go. There's your fifth one.
Hey. Got it that time.
While you're talking to the snow lady, I think we should go ahead and celebrate National Day.
Okay. Let us hear those national days.
So this one's got some fun ones and ones I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
So normally I organize National Day and I get all that going, but I've been really busy with Mega Manathon. And, speaking of which, tune in later on today. You might see something cool about that. But Brittany organized these, so these are a surprise to me.
Yay!
But the first one is
nice closet.
Chocolate Covered Everything Day.
I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, there's nothing really to explain there.
I didn't do any more research for it. I'm like, obviously, it's if you dip it in chocolate and eat it. It doesn't matter what it is. It's Chocolate Covered Everything Day.
So the last time I did something like that was chocolate fondue.
Yeah.
It was the first year we moved in with Hutch, and so Brittany hates buffets.
I really do.
She's not a big fan of them, and that's fine. And
I just ate them so much as a kid. It's just like, I was just tired of them,
Yeah.
You ever do something a lot when you're a kid that you hate and you just vow as an adult, like, I'll never do this thing. Mine just happened to be a weird thing with buffets.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what do we think Carlos's favorite is?
Yellow.
Yellow? You think yellow?
Yellow.
Okay. so mixed up. It's almost like you're
Banana cucumber smoothie actually
a person.
sounds kind of good,
I
actually.
don't know about the cucumber part, but
Cucumber's nice and refreshing, and banana's light and sweet. Sounds good to me.
okay, maybe.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm sorry. Tell us about your chocolate covered buffet story.
So
you just dipping slices of pizza.
Me and Hutch and Jarris decided to go on a buffet adventure ourselves, and we knew you didn't want to go.
Yeah. I stayed home that night.
And but I hadn't been to the Golden Corral in like 10 years. It felt like it'd been a while. And here, 27. I don't think we got one of those.
No, we don't.
Nope. But so we went, and they had a new thing. They had the chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
And I've never in my life had the experience of tasting liquid dirt before.
So you're saying you're not a fan of the Wonder Fountain, the chocolate Wonder Fountain?
I was definitely disappointed. Hey, we got 17.
Like a fondue in that sense it probably is really gross because first of all, you're sharing with a bunch of people that you don't know. And anybody could be putting anything in there, just putting their hand in there if they want. And then second of all, because it's a buffet and there's so many people coming through, they probably don't have like great quality chocolate.
Yeah.
Which I think was your issue.
It was, it was really bad. Actually, I haven't been back to, I know most people will be like, duh, Golden Corral's bad, Bryan. I know, I get that. But I had good memories of going.
Well, that's probably because you were a teenage boy, and teenage boys love to eat food.
Yeah, I remember.
And kids aren't picky about the type of food they eat, so you probably was good when you were a kid.
Yeah. I just remember eating a shit ton of plates of food and being very content about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But as an adult, we've kind of refined our taste a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
So maybe Golden Corral isn't our favorite restaurant.
Speaking of refinement,
Scoot, I haven't talked to him in forever.
We had some really good chocolate fondue, though. Me and you did at Six and Vine and Winston.
Yeah, that was really good.
They have a really great one.
That was probably my first time having fondue, like chocolate fondue.
Toy Day Dance.
All right, so Scoot wants something blue.
Something blue. Dobbin' dee, dobbin' die.
Kind of forgot about Scoot.
You can't forget about Scoot.
I know. I haven't talked to him in so long, though. Uh-oh. Peaches wants to do a game of hide and seek. Sure.
All right. Looks like we're playing hide and seek. But yeah, so today is National Chocolate Fondue Day, or chocolate covered everything. That's what it is. And so that's neat. Go get some melted chocolate. Put it on.
Heck yeah.
Put it on something.
So I used to make chocolate covered pretzels every year for Christmas.
Those are
my
amazing.
Friends in high school. It was easier for me just to like make food for everyone.
I'm always down for that, though.
It's just cheaper that way. I had so many people I was giving presents to.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get these like bigger pretzels. They weren't like jumbo pretzels, but they weren't like the small ones either.
Yeah.
And I used to dip them in chocolate, and like everyone would get 4 giant pretzels. So that was like one of my gifts I did every year. And everyone looked forward to it. So that was pretty cool.
There's a Scoot.
Found me a Scoot. I'm a hide and seek ninja.
Well,
you're crappily hiding behind a tree, Scoot.
They're always crappily hiding somehow.
Yeah,
but I mean, thank God. But
yeah, there's only been one time in my life that I just could not find an animal, and I think because of the time I didn't know that they also hide on the beach sometimes. And I looked all over town and ran out of time. I felt like the biggest chump. So I'm like, how did I miss an animal? You know?
But that's not the only National Day, Brittany.
Is there more coming?
There's more coming. It's also Wreaths Across America Day.
Like Christmas wreaths?
Yeah, Christmas wreaths.
Wreaths across America. Put up your Christmas wreaths.
So we actually have a Christmas wreath. Did we put it up?
No.
Oh, well.
I realized that we don't have our over-the-door hanger here.
That's what, okay, yeah.
I was like,
I remember you mentioning that last year. And we just...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have an over-the-door hanger. I just don't know where it is. Apparently, it fell out of our Christmas stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, my grandma or my mom has yanked that for their own stuff at this point.
It's, like, at the bottom of the bag, I thought. But I pulled out a bunch of garland before we brought our Christmas stuff, so I might have mixed in with the garland.
Okay.
But I had made like a little wreath out of plastic canvas.
Yes.
I made like a nerdy Christmas wreath, and it's not quite finished yet.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about just hanging that up, finishing it and hanging that up for
Okay.
us.
That'd be good.
I don't think I'm going to sell that one because it just took me so long to make.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the one project I worked on in like July. Remember when I was like, Christmas in July?
That's right.
I did like a craft stream. And I was like, wow, there's no way that I can sell these because they just take so long to make. I'd have to charge way too much money for it. I don't think anybody would buy it.
And there's cheaper options.
Yeah, yeah. And also, I just don't want to spend so much time on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll keep it for ourselves. I hardly ever keep anything for ourselves. I make a ton of crafts, and I just never keep anything for myself.
Yeah, we don't really actually have a lot of your stuff.
I actually sell everything.
The things we have are the stuff you haven't sold yet.
Yeah, and it's just in like storage so that doesn't get messed up. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, that's not it though. This one's a weird one, Brittany.
Okay.
You already know about it.
I remember what this one is.
Yeah, you put a little description on this one. This is the National Barbie and Barney Backlash Day.
Okay, this one's really funny, I thought.
This is parents across the country can deny the existence of Barbie and Barney and take the day off from all the annoying, repetitive sing-alongs and storytelling. So I live this day every day.
Were you a fan of Barney as a kid?
No.
Oh, okay.
Even when I was a kid. Now, that being said, the I Love You song, like, you hear it enough that it gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that jingle. Not like, but more like commercial jingle, like tap my foot to a little, like,
I don't know. For me, it was
melody.
Super annoying, and I just hated it even as a kid. I hate it now. It's just terrible.
So.
Hey, there's Gulliver.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well. Regal carpet.
Yes.
Bum, bum,
I need a regal
bum.
carpet.
But yeah, I remember actually getting made fun of for a Barbie commercial though. Mm-hmm. There was a Barbie commercial that just had the catchiest fucking little like ditty go with it,
so
right?
You'd sing it.
And I would mumble it.
Yeah.
You know, and apparently I mumbled it out loud in class or something.
Yeah.
And someone knew exactly what I was mumbling.
But if they knew what you were mumbling, how are they any better than you?
Exactly. I argued that as a child. That didn't work. It didn't matter. But
that's funny.
But yeah, I really.
I'm sorry you got made fun of.
I mean,
fun of you.
So people made fun of me all the time, but I was kind of like oblivious to it for the most part. Here's the thing that got me as a child. Honestly, it probably gets me now if someone was like childish enough to do this. Mm-hmm. What is like if someone made fun of my mom or something like that, and it could be the most mundane. They don't
like
know my mom.
Jokes or
it's just more like your mom eats dirt.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Just something real dumb. Oh man, I came into my mom's defense so much as a kid.
So many times. There's the megaphone.
There you go. But yeah, it was a thing. How about you? Did you ever watch any Barbie or Barney things?
No, I never watched Barbie or Barney. None of those.
I never watched Barney.
Like, my jam when I was a kid is I love Sesame Street.
Sesame Street
that was
good.
Like the coolest thing ever. I had a couple of Barbies, but I wasn't really big into dolls or anything as a kid. I was a big tomboy. I didn't care about dolls or anything girly. I hated anything that was like pink and just frilly.
Yeah.
And then I went through a phase where I loved everything that was pink and frilly.
You got super girly.
But as I got older and went to school, though, I like became like very much a tomboy.
Okay.
And now I feel like I've balanced out. I like both things. So
yeah.
I'm gonna just sell some of the stuff. I'm gonna sell some of the stuff real quick. We're gonna run down to the beach and wake up Gulliver.
Okay.
Try to figure out what country he's going to.
Nice.
And then we're gonna go run up to Main Street and do. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Unladylike.
Snow lady.
I've been drinking seltzer water, which makes me burp like crazy.
So you actually have never been that, like, in our entire relationship, I've had to be like, you need to eat.
That sounds so, like, terrible.
Well, it's not that you don't eat.
It's just that with my old work schedule, when I worked in retail, I would work all day long as a manager. I'd get like a 30-minute lunch in the middle, and then that was it. So I didn't eat or drink all day except for that lunch. So when I quit working, that habit continued afterwards.
Yeah, and I would have to like, hey, you need to eat like a normal person now.
Mm-hmm. But
there's a snowflake if you want to get it real quick.
Where?
Right above you. Boom.
Thanks for that eye. Good eye, Bryan.
Gotta be gentle with it.
All right, so we have to actually yell into the microphone. You have to yell his name.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Gulliver. Wow.
Try it again.
Gulliver. There we go.
Bum, 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 bum.
So you can only wake up this guy if you have the megaphone. Then you have to know his name. It's Gulliver.
I've lost all my memories.
So yeah, he can't remember where he's going. He washes up on shore, and he's going to give you clues about where he's going. And you have to try and figure out what country he's going to. Okay, let's see.
A noble skipper. I know a noble skipper. So to
country I was going to is huge. More people live there than pretty much anywhere else in the world. It's probably China. The country also has a long and complicated history of ancient dynasties
and wushu
and
yeah,
such.
Yeah, it's China.
But man, it's amazing how much stuff this country has invented.
Paper, gunpowder, compasses, it's China.
It's China. Yep, going to China.
So to
USA.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay. So now Gulliver knows where he's going, and he will sail away, and he'll smell us a souvenir that has to do with China.
That's
so,
cool,
super
actually.
Awesome. So yay, we get to go up to Main Street now.
Well, while you're going up to Main Street, let's go ahead and celebrate birthdays.
Birthdays.
If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. It's December 16th.
If it's your birthday, we should drink some Bacardi like it's your birthday. Go, go.
I was wondering how long it would take for
shorty.
you to do this joke.
It's
I
your
really
birthday.
was. Like, when we started doing this show...
You're waiting for it every day.
And I was like, it's been a little over a month. And I was like, oh, here it is.
That should just be our theme song from now on. Just like 10 seconds so that we don't get in trouble.
Okay, yeah, I'll get a soundboard out and we can start doing that.
Let's make your shit more complicated, Bryan.
I legit almost bought a soundboard. I might buy one for Christmas.
Mm.
But I was going to get it for the stream, but I guess I could use it for this.
So sad. Oh, everybody's closed.
Closed.
Closed, except for the Able Sisters. I'm going in here because today's a special day.
Yeah?
Today is Splatfest Day.
That's right.
So
Splatfest. Today they are fighting against...
It's kind of confusing because you have to pick which side you think is the worst holiday present.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's a sweater or if it's...
a sock.
A sock.
Yeah.
And I can't decide.
So I'm going to say sweater.
Yeah,
I think sweater's
that too, 'cause
worst.
I feel like a sweater is very like
it's
weird
personal.
tastes. Yeah,
You've got to pick something, and for someone else to wear that covers up like 50% of their body.
Yeah,
You know. So I'm very, very much like socks are awesome. I love socks. By the way, this QR code...
This QR code was made by our friend Tron Bond.
She also made the art for our show.
And she made a little Splatoon shirt, which I'm going to wear today in honor of Splatfest. She also made some other QR codes I'm going to be grabbing later. I'll probably change tomorrow for like normal clothes. I have an outfit picked out for tomorrow that she made. Oh my gosh, I can't ever get this angle. Do you guys also struggle with QR codes? Like trying to scan them?
All right, cool. We got a Splatfest tee now.
Woo! So I'm gonna wear it.
And that fire.
Flamin'. Boop.
Cute.
Nice. Is there any pants? I'm gonna buy this denim
That denim skirt.
try it on and see how it looks. Looks good. Okay, sorry. I did not mean to cut you off.
Yeah, you got me. Okay.
Birthdays.
Again, December 16th, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
Thank you. You actually share a birthday with some really famous people.
Really, really famous.
Including Beethoven. The person, the composer, not the dog.
He invented music.
Yeah, sure. He was born in 1770. And you know him for a lot of songs. Like,
I didn't put the name of any of his songs in
well,
there.
good thing I know Moonlight Sonata.
Because I was like, it's Beethoven. Like, everybody knows Beethoven songs.
And you might know him from that one that goes, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Fun fact, that's actually Morse code.
Morse code, really?
Uh-huh. That it's short, long is Morse code for victory.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Nice.
But
who else?
We also got Jane Austen on here.
Jane Austen.
She was born in 1775.
So one thing that was weird when I was looking at these birthdays is that, like, I guess you hear these people, but you think of them as, like, separate from each other. But, like, Jane Austen and Beethoven were alive at the same time.
Yeah.
And they were basically the same age. Like, they were born around the same time.
They're 5 years apart.
Okay.
Well, she's a novelist. You will know her from books like Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and Emma. Or as all those books that guy keeps adding zombies to.
Yeah. Actually, Sense and Sensibility is Sea Monsters, which I have yet to read.
Of course.
I have read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. It's actually really good. It's like the actual story, but just with zombies in it.
So, out of all of his books, my favorite one is the more original one, which is the Lincoln Vampire Hunter. They made a movie about that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. We went and saw it. It was really good. But it got terrible reviews and nobody liked it. But I thought it was really awesome.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
So, it was one of those, like, it was definitely a B movie, though.
Yeah. But I mean, it's about Abraham Lincoln
being a vampire hunter. And I was into it.
Yeah.
We were also in the weirdest fucking theater for that.
So it had been a long time since the movie had been out. So they had moved it to like a small... Where did I put my thing?
It was like the screen was like the size of my TV at home.
Yeah, it was like such a small little room. It was literally just us in the room.
I think it was like a 70-inch screen. Yeah. And at the time we had a 55-inch screen.
But 70 inches is really small for a theater.
Yeah, it felt weird.
We were like, what's happening?
It's also Billy Gibbons' birthday. Billy Gibbons is one of the musicians from the band ZZ Top. And he is 68 years old today.
He's got a long ass beard.
Is he one of the bearded ones? Mm-hmm. So they're all bearded except for the drummer. So
I believe he's one that has.
Fun fact: beard. My dad actually saw ZZ Top live.
Oh yeah,
but he saw them live in a bar in Texas before anyone knew who the hell they were.
That's cool. So this room is feeling a little bit like Frozen to me.
It is. But when he saw them, he had no idea who the fuck they were. But when they came into the bar, a line of over 200 cars was following them.
Really?
Apparently, they had a giant
following, even though they weren't like.
Well, they had a roadie. They had this shit ton of people that just went to them from show to show to show.
That's funny.
And that most of them were like biker gangs and shit like that. But my dad, he was like probably one of the best shows I've ever watched.
Really?
So yeah, and
that's funny.
Yeah, he loves ZZ Top. And then finally, if you have the rabbit Gabby in your town, it's her birthday. She likes gorgeous furniture and brown things.
Brown things.
Brown things. But
so I'm gonna go sell some stuff.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go see KK Sliders.
Oh yeah.
Saturday.
We really need to get a stereo.
I know. Well, the shop was closed today, so I couldn't look in there. But I'm on the lookout for a radio. Do we want him? We don't have any songs prepared that we want, do we?
We could do. What's that cupcake one?
The stale cupcakes.
Stale cupcakes. Let's do that one.
Okay. Because you can either let him pick a song for you, or we can request songs. So.
At this point, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we have one song.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's go do stealth cupcakes. I always get super nervous requesting because you have to spell it and space it out exactly how it is.
Yeah, but he'll just do a random song.
But he'll just do a random song if not. I mean, you'll get a song, but you might not get the song that you want.
Yeah. That's okay.
Eventually, we'll have to make a checklist so that we can get all the songs.
Check.
Check.
You know, we've been playing this game for over a month, and we haven't talked to Digby yet.
I know, because I'm not connected to the internet.
You weren't. You are now.
Oh, okay. Well, I also need to take this out to get friends, because there's probably no, friends up there. I just felt, so sad. Digby!
Poor Digby.
Okay, let's see. I know a song.
Madam Grooveville.
This might be a song that he's like, how do you know that, Jim?
I don't think we got it right because...
Well, it might not be a song that he...
Nope, there it is.
He got it right.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.